secret Chinese police stations, biolabs, and who knows what else right here in hometown America. Guess what? Yes, there are communist police stations right here in the good old US of A. That's right, communist Chinese police stations. CCP police stations have been found in New York City, Los Angeles, Houston, San Francisco, and even other smaller cities in the US, like Nebraska and Minnesota. Last April, the Department of Justice indicted two New York residents, Liu Jinwang and Chen Jinping, for conspiring to act as agents for the Communist Party's Ministry of Public Security, or MPS for short. According to some credible reports, there are over 100 known or suspected Communist Chinese overseas police stations operating in 53 countries worldwide. But the real number is undoubtedly much, much larger. The indictments caused just a minuscule blip on the media screens of Americans as the press simply moved on to the next more compelling story of the day. That's right, the story that would get more ratings. Things like Hunter Biden's laptop, his father's, that's right, President Joe Biden's backdoor payoffs from guess who? Yes, the Communist Chinese Party. Merrick Garland's Friday appointment of a special counsel in the Hunter Biden matter, or better yet, the justice system fiasco surrounding Donald Trump. Nothing based on trying to achieve justice, but merely a circus for political advantage. Now, you may be asking yourself why the CCP would have to have secret police stations in foreign countries. Well, one of the very best ways to undermine your enemies is through highly active, up-close intelligence collection. In the intelligence world, they call this really good stuff human, short for human intelligence. After all, being up close and friendly is the very best way to recruit paid operatives, just like the two Navy sailors who just got caught selling national security secrets to the Communist Chinese. But there's a much more important reason to have a physical presence inside the territory of your enemy. If, for example, you are planning to change the world order as we know it and replace the U.S. as the predominant influencer of the entire world, you would prepare for a different kind of war than has ever been fought before. When the CCP attacks the U.S., there's not going to be any immediate massive exchange of nuclear weapons blowing each other up. This would only lead to mutually assured destruction. And the Chinese know that. Instead, the Chinese will seek an incremental increase in violence in a manner that wards off mutually assured nuclear destruction. They will engage in what is called asymmetric warfare. After all, the very best enemy to have is one like the United States, a politically divided, militarily weakened, easily corruptible society that lacks a strong value system with weak leadership to boot. For the Chinese, the MPS police stations right here in hometown America is a terrific way to get ready for the war they have already announced they are waging on us. After all, they've already threatened in their 5-year plan that they intend to wage war on the United States over Taiwan if they have to, and to expand their dominance across all of Southeast Asia. Of course, all of this leads to their ultimate goal, which is complete dominance of the world. Chinese use of secret police stations. What a way to find paid operatives, to steal secrets, steal your technology, and intimidate people of Chinese descent, including former Chinese nationals, to do your bidding for you. Develop sleeper cells of saboteurs who have been paid or intimidated to commit treason that you can turn on like a light switch to wreak havoc anywhere you want to do it, and in a way that you are not, we Americans, at least until it's way too late, aware of what's really happening, and just as importantly, who it is exactly that's causing it. After all, there are plenty of people in America, just like President Biden, that are willing to be bought for a price by the communist Chinese. Now, how about the secret Chinese Biolab they just found in Reedley, California? Just imagine a bio attack in Los Angeles that kills hundreds of thousands of people. An unknown terrorist group claims credit. Americans are simply scared to death while the FBI muddles around, vowing to find the terrorists responsible for the terrible mass murder. Meanwhile, our political and military leaders, such as they are, start aimlessly shooting in the direction of the Middle East, where they know terrorists exist. They may not be responsible, but it will sure make the people feel better, at least until they find out that they're being completely hoodwinked by the communist Chinese using diversion to start their global takeover, beginning in Taiwan and ending with the military dominance of all Southeast Asia and in turn the world. The CCP diversions in the US then extend to taking out our terribly vulnerable power grid, the internet, and the rest is history. The demise of one of the greatest civilizations to ever exist in human history in just a few months. Weak leaders in the US will run, as they always do, to the negotiating table to relinquish everything to the new world order that is now run by the Communist Chinese Party. After the war is over and the CCP takes control, don't count on them having any respect for us either. The CCP doesn't care about all of us red, black, white, and brown people. Human rights and equality be damned. Inclusivity? No, we're all of us having to get used to being inferior in a whole new type of authoritarian rule that Americans are not going to like at all. It is what it is for Monday, August 14th, 2023. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time. In the meantime, please tell your family, friends, and colleagues about us. At ONN, we are truly dedicated to telling you the objective truth. If you have followers, please share our broadcasts with them. It's time to get America back on track.